Ready, 1, 2, 3. First one, our first entry is gonna be from standing, right? That shin to shin. We go to the leg lock, right? We go here, boom. I throw up the legs. He splits the legs right away. Boom, this one comes up high, this one goes behind the knee pit. And then right away, I'm gonna try to swim my arm to the back side here. This grip here is a lot better than just going here, because you know, everybody likes this grip because you know you might be able to attack legs right away, but you don't get to stretch him out that good like this. When he's here like this, I get a better stretch and I get more control of the knee, and I can stay in control of the knee line a lot better like this. All right, so I like with the leg up here. All right, and then from right here, you guys can start playing right away, grabbing the hand, extending him, and going to whatever you guys want. You know, we've been playing with this for the last 3 classes. As he builds back, I can drop the foot, knock him over, and start to enter the legs on whatever side you guys want, right? I can jump over here on this side, I can jump on this side, right? Boom. Most important though is just getting the entry. There's that one, there's one from Butterfly. We're here, I'm gonna start the hand fight, get my body lock, and bring him straight back. Right, he bases out. One hand underneath the armpit, the other one slides down to the knee pit here, and I start extending, and also using this foot here to dial me over, hand to hand into the armpit. And as I start to leg hook too, that'll start to dial me over, and I'm right back into the same position here. All right, and I stay keeping him that way, guys. He shouldn't, I'm not doing my job, yes, if he's comfortable here, right? It's a thing that Ricardo said years ago to me. So I try to find his uncomfortable spot in every position. All right, that's all he said to me, was like, make sure he's uncomfortable in every position, or else you aren't doing your job. All right, so that's what I always look for. And here he's not gonna be, he's comfortable, right? He's not uncomfortable here. All right, and then he'll start looking to unhook the leg behind the knee pit and back stepping out of here. And yeah, and if he monitors the legs, I'm not gonna be able to invert and start to attack here again. All right, so be aware of that. Right away we're here, and make sure you got good sticky feet, good sticky hooks here. All right, I curl my feet back as best I can. All right, I'm making a good sticky hook, they call it, right? Like my cane grips here is what I call it. Like I got a cane and I'm pulling something towards me. All right, and we're here, and right away I'm controlling this hand. All right, he shouldn't be able to stay here and be comfortable. All right away I should be trying to go here and extend him. All right, start to jump on legs or whatever you guys want. Guard from guard, there's the guard one. This is real easy, right? He starts to stand, I stay heavy on the head so that he brings his feet in nice and close, right? And then I start to look the leg hook right here. And when I'm leg hooking, guys, I'm not dead with the arm, right? I'm using that to pull me towards the leg. As I start to open, this knee goes to the back, and then I slide it over, and then I stab this guy in here right away. And right away, I'm grabbing the hand and trying to extend him with the legs and knock him forward. From shin to shin, right, we're here. I like to go in elbow deep. Some guys talk about going here. I don't like that, right? Because there's too much space here. I'm not gonna be strong here. I like to go in nice and deep here, all right? And I'm posting on the far leg here, trying to, if you don't post, he's gonna mount you, right? He's gonna mount you. So I gotta keep this frame here like this. And then some guys too are good at basing here, right? Some guys might push on the outside knee, so I can't just fall towards the side, right? Some guys will take this hand and start pushing on that there like this, and it stops me from going this way, but then I get him going forwards, right? There's no frame. He can push here hard, right? Push on that outside, and I can't fall to the side, but then I'm gonna start to bring him forward if stuff like that happens. Right, I bring him forward, get him off balance, then I take him to the side. And with that frame there, I'll still be able to enter here. He splits the legs, you know, right away I go to my X. Hike the leg up. Some guys like controlling like this, right? I like controlling the knee line here, all right? And sometimes I'll bring both hands in, okay? Play with this one too, where right away I go 2-on-1. I drop my head, I start to extend this, and I pass it over, like we were doing last class here. Then this hand goes here, I come to the back. Depending on where he is, yes, if his hips are settling back, I grab the waist and I kick him out, right, and sit him. Right away I go to my seat though, hooks go right back in there. Stand right back up again, Jordan. You know how sometimes his hips are forward from the knee line, right there, and he's running forward. So if he starts to run forward, then I'm gonna follow him. I'm gonna follow him up like this, and then right away I grab the waist. All right, I grab the waist, I use that as he starts to move away. I use that, and I start to go into the body lock. Boom. And stop right there. If you guys want, go ahead. The guys that were here last class, go into the roll and go into your crab ride. All right, because we're going to be using De La Riva to get to the back today, the reverse De La Riva to get to the back. And it's going to be similar position where you're going to be running them down. All right, so then we're going to go to that body lock, and if he starts to roll, I'm going to roll with him and go to the crab ride. All right, one more time. We'll go with the guard one. Okay, we're here. I'm heavy on the head. He stands. I'm heavy on the head till last minute. All right, because in order to stand, me being heavy on the head, he's got to bring the feet in close. So I start to hook as he stands. Boom, I pull myself in. Boom, boom. And make sure your feet are, this foot is going in quick. Don't hesitate with it and start to, you know, play around too much because he's going to start to back step. I need both hooks in so that he can't get away from me. Okay? And then right away I'm going to start to extend him, get his feet to the ground here, 2-on-1, start to pass this thing over. This hand switches over. I push off of this. I push off the top hook to down me over. Then right away I go to the ankles. And if I feel his butt is back, I go here and I start to extend him. But if I feel his hips are forward, I stay here like this with the feet in the knee pits. And as he starts to run away from me, I get a ride up and then I grab the hip line. And as he continues, I go here and I step to the side here. Most guys are going to start to look to roll out of here and scrape you. All right. Any questions, call me right over, guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3.